Welcome back, everyone. My name is Joe Everett, and I am the President and CEO of the Opportunity Alliance. Thank you for joining us for RAISE, our one-day virtual fundraiser to support the mission of our agency and allow us to continue to meet the growing needs of our community. All the funds raised will directly support the Opportunity Alliance's efforts to care for the most vulnerable in our community. I want to thank everyone who is taking the time to participate today and recognize that everyone who is donating is making a positive difference and helping us expand our impact here in Cumberland County and beyond. Throughout the day, we will be live streaming and posting content on our social media channels, highlighting our many programs and services. Be sure to check out the schedules of event on our website and on our Facebook page. I would like to take a moment to recognize our Catalyst sponsor, TD Bank, for their support today. Here's our friend Larry Wald, Maine President at TD Bank, with a few words.
Hi, I'm Larry Wold, President of TD Bank in Maine, and I'm excited to be part of the Opportunity Alliance's first ever virtual barn raising. And in a lot of ways, this is really nothing new for the Opportunity Alliance. They have a decades-long track record of adjusting and adapting and figuring out what our community needs and coming up with some creative and effective way to deliver that to the community. So I have no doubt they will continue to do that through this current crisis that we're going through. I really think of them as the old friend in the neighborhood who, no matter what you need help with, you can knock on their door and they'll figure out a way to help you. So I know TD Bank will continue to support our old friend, the Opportunity Alliance. I hope you will too. And I look forward to seeing you all at the Real Barn on Lydia Lane in 2021. Thanks, stay safe, and be well.
It is now time to welcome Susan Levine, Director of our Foster Grandparent and Senior Companion Programs. Hello, Susan.
Hi there. Hi, good morning. My name is Susan Levine, and I am the Director of the Foster Grandparent and Senior Companion Programs at the Opportunity Alliance. And I'm really honored to be here today, to be part of today's events, to provide a closer look into these valuable programs that are just doing so much throughout Southern Maine. The Foster Grandparent and Senior Companion Programs have many opportunities for older adults interested in volunteering in either Cumberland, York, and parts of Oxford counties. The foster grandparents are volunteering in 45 schools, child development centers, and Head Starts, working one-on-one with children in classrooms under the supervision of teachers. And our senior companions, they are friendly home visitors to other older adults, helping to increase their socialization while making sure their needs are met to enable them to continue living independently. Both programs provide significant benefits for those able to volunteer at least 10 hours a week and whose income is under 200% of poverty, because we include a non-taxable stipend, travel, and meal reimbursements, training, ongoing learning opportunities. If you're interested in learning more about these opportunities, the volunteer opportunities, please give us a call at 773-0202. And 773-0202, or you can check us out on the Opportunity Alliance website. So now I'm excited to introduce to all of you one of our extraordinary and longtime volunteers, foster grandparent Fran Seely. Hey, Fran.
Hi, Susan. Hi, Susan. So glad to be here today.
Well, thanks very much for joining me. I'm really glad you're here. Fran, I have a few questions for you that I think people will be interested in hearing the answers to. And so first off, how long have you been volunteering and what inspired you to volunteer?
I've been volunteering as a foster grandparent for 18 years now. And when I first heard about the foster grandparent program, I was at a stage in my life where I just needed a purpose. I went to a presentation, a recruitment presentation. A friend introduced me to that about the foster grandparent program. And when I heard about what this amazing program did for both children and older adults, I knew that was for me.
Oh, that's terrific. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about your day as a foster grandparent in the classroom?
Right now, I am volunteering at Riverton School with kindergarten. And my day begins with greeting the kiddos as they come in. And, you know, that's a great way of knowing how they're feeling for the day. Some are all perky, others might have, little things bothering them. And just by talking to them and settling them down emotionally and socially, they're ready for learning. But first, we have breakfast. And for breakfast, they eat in the classroom, and I will hear all sorts of little things going on, like, Grammy Fran, can you open my banana? Grammy Fran, can you open my cereal? And we try to help the kiddos to do things for themselves, so I show them how to do it. And 3 months later, I'm still hearing, Grammy Fran, will you open my banana? But anyway, sometimes some of the kiddos have breakfast finished before others, and they will come to me with their books, and I'll either read to them or listen to them try to read. After that, we go and we sit on the rug for our morning meeting. And generally, I will sit with the kiddos who just need a little bit more help with focusing. They can be little wiggle worms. And in the course of the day, the teacher and I have a arrangement that if a child is getting kind of restless, and obviously they're not going to learn if they're restless, I just take the child and say, would you like a little wiggle walk? And a wiggle walk means we just walk around the inside of the building and chat and settle down and then come back in, and the little guy or little gal is ready to learn. After morning meeting, we go right into reading. And the 5-year-olds, they either read from their iPad or from books. And I will either navigate them through their reading app or help with reading with it one-on-one with the child or with a small group. From after reading, we transition into writing. And little 5-year-olds, you think of how are they going to write? Very often they'll say, I don't know what to write about. So the idea is to spark their imagination. Talk to them, ask them about things that they like to do, have them draw a picture, maybe label parts of the picture, and before long, they're writing. It may not be understandable to a lot of people because they spell what they hear. But the teacher and I somehow can understand and read what they write. After writing, they often have a little break outside. We get to play with them out there. We come back in, they have lunch, they have recess, and then we also have math in the afternoon. And again, it's not rocket science for 5-year-olds. But we sit on the rug and we often have math games just to reinforce whatever concept is being taught. Then they have some seat work. So my job at that time is to circulate and help the little guys. Some of them, even while they're sitting at the rug, before they even hear the lesson, will say, Grammy Fran, will you help me? Say, well, let's listen first and see. You might not need my help. And again, at 5 years of age, they very often will write their numbers backwards. So, just a little now, oh, I know, and they'll turn it around, or I'll show them where they can find that number. We then have, they have their specials, which is art and gym and library and music. And before they go home, then they have a choice time. And the teacher gives them choices for maybe puzzles or games or writing, making cards, drawing. And I generally do a craft project with them at that time. I'll take a group of 4 or 5, depending on what the project is, and they all want to do it at the same time. So I have to go down the list and make sure everybody gets included and gets a chance to do the craft project. So basically, that's my day, just being that extra eyes and ears and hands in the classroom and hopefully helping not only the students, but also the teacher.
Well, that's fantastic. It's amazing and how much support you're providing to that classroom all day long, and that's what Fran does. But there's many different opportunities. You could be there just for 2 hours or 3 hours or just an hour. So there's lots of different types of opportunities. And Fran, I know how valuable your support is and how appreciative the teachers are. So thank you. So as the chair of our advisory council, you know a lot about our other program, the Senior Companion Program. So could you tell us a little bit about what the Senior Companions are doing in their friendly home visiting?
Yes, the senior companions volunteer with other older adults, and they spend up to 4 hours a week with each adult one on one. And that time could be spent maybe reading with them, playing games, doing puzzles, perhaps taking a walk. They may take their client grocery shopping, to the pharmacy, go out for lunch, go out for coffee. If the client happens to have a garden, they could do some gardening with them. I know some senior companions who have actually cooked and baked with their clients. And the object is to do things with the client rather than for the client, and to help empower the client to be as independent as possible in wherever it is that they are living. The senior companions might be the only person, perhaps outside of family, or maybe even the only person that the client sees all week long. And it's a great way of connecting with another adult. And the following quotes will tell you what an impact the visiting has on these clients. So I'm going to read what a few of our clients have said. When my senior companion visits me, it makes my day. She is a lot of fun, and we talk a lot and we play games. She is a kind and sweet lady. She takes the loneliness away, and I'm back to doing things again. She always makes me laugh, and I know if I needed to go somewhere that she would take me. Another quote: I am by myself, and my family is less worried for me because I have a senior companion visiting. And one more: she's like the sister that I never had. She gives me encouragement on many things. And another thing that the senior companions do too is they give respite for family caregivers. That's another important part of what they do. So, senior companions, their impact is immeasurable.
Thank you so much. You're so right. Senior companions certainly are playing an important role for so many, over 100 adults in southern Maine. And now during COVID-19, they're making daily wellness calls, checking in with every one of their clients, being a friendly voice during a very difficult time. We thank all the senior companions. So Fran, as we all know, our volunteers are making a difference for so many. But we also know that there's a difference made for the volunteer. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I know that I have a purpose in life. I thoroughly enjoy going to school every day. Um, I'm connected with my teacher, with the school community, with the students, with the parents. And some of the students that I first volunteered with are now graduated from college. And if I see them in the neighborhood, I'm still Grammy Fran to them. You know, handsome young men looking down on me, um, physically looking down on me, saying, Hi, Grammy Fran. And there's also a physical benefit. My doctor tells me that I present as somebody 10 years younger than I am. Not by my looks, but by my physical ability and my physical well being. So that's an important aspect too. And I also do believe that especially with the children for me, uh, feeling valued is so important. Right now, well, since the middle of March, we have been unable to go to school. The children are learning distantly by virtual platforms. And each week we have a lunch bunch by Zoom. And I get to see the children there and to hear their little voices. And my teacher has also been sending me thank you videos from the kiddos with cards or their little words. And they're saying, Grammy friend, thank you for helping me with reading. Thank you for helping me with math. And even, thank you for cleaning my glasses. Or one little one said, thank you for the day when I came in and I was very sad and you made me smile. So those kind of things really warm my heart and make my volunteering such an important part of my life.
Well, that's really terrific, Fran. Thank you so much for taking the time with us today. Before we go, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yes, I think of my volunteering as living my legacy every day. And that was brought home to me very forcefully by a 5-year-old as we were walking out from school at the end of the day. And she's holding my hand and she said, when I grow up, I want to be a Grammy Fran. I said, well, that's nice. How come? She said, well, you're old and you might get sick and you might even die. And then I can be Grammy Fran and I can help all the children. She certainly got it. And hopefully, whatever impact I have on her and on all the other kiddos that I've been honored to help with over the years, that impact will be passed on in their lives too. Definitely living your legacy.
That's wonderful. And we all are so happy to have Grammy Fran. We have over 100 Grammy Frans in Southern Maine, and Grandpa Frans. So thank you very much, Fran. You have a great rest of your day, and thanks for joining us.
And thank you so much for having me.
And thank you, all of you, for participating today and for your support of our programs. And did you know that there are many different ways that you can support us, and every dollar makes a major difference? You can click the Donate Now button on the screen and give securely through our webpage, or you could text Opportunity to 50155 and receive a prompt to donate, or you can call us at 207-523-5056, and a volunteer will help you with the donation over the phone. So all donations directly support the most vulnerable in our community through the 46 programs we operate throughout Cumberland County and, as we told you, beyond. So thank you very much. And today, be sure to follow along with us on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, where we'll be sharing lots of content about the important work we do. You can also visit our website page. It's the event page at opportunityalliance.org/raise. Thank you so much. Join us at noon for an exciting announcement about our 2020 Corporate Partner of the Year. And we'll also have a live Q&A with 211, Maine's statewide information line. Thanks again for joining us. Have a great day.